Well, good afternoon, everyone. We got some licenses to display that the general public has been waiting on bated breath to kind of see and unveil. And so I want to just thank everybody that's here today. I thank Lieutenant Governor as well as Senator Palmer, who's been an advocate for this license plate for quite some time, and along with Bud Craddock and the DMV staff for their for their leadership on this issue. Last year, we announced that it was time to say goodbye to the iconic wave design license plate, which we all love, but it's time to, for many reasons, and Bud will kind of talk about some of the more logistic reasons why we need to keep our license plates renewed. So this is a big deal right now for Rhode Islanders. We know it is. It's been around for 25 years, and I bet that many of us in this room have that design on our own license plates. But as we know, Rhode Island has evolved in many great ways. It's time that our license plate reflects that. So we reached out to Rhode Islanders and said, what do you want your license plate to look like? And how do you want Rhode Island to be portrayed around the country? Which it is a poster for Rhode Island as we travel out of state. Nearly 1,000 people stepped up, submitted their ideas to be chosen as the one winning design. Today, we are finally unveiled the 5 finalists in that contest. They illustrate Rhode Island's independent spirit, each in a different way, and I want to thank all those who submitted and their creative and their designs to DMV. We're very thankful for the pride you have in your state. I think it's good that people from the state of Rhode Island are thoroughly involved in a selection process like this. So now it's time to call on you to vote. So we'll end up having a vote on the 5 selected final designs. Today's kicks off a 2-week voting period where people can go online to vote for their favorite design. You will decide which design becomes our new license plate. And in 2 weeks, we will reveal the license plate that received the most votes. I hope everyone takes the time to vote in this contest. Whichever license plate design you choose will end up on the roads in just a matter of months. I want to once again thank all those taking part in this effort, and our license plates represents our state to the rest of the country, and I know that the winning design will be one that we're all proud of. And especially in this time frame when we're looking at destination marketing, we were all at the airport last week talking about opening the state of Rhode Island to the entire country and the entire world. This license plate will be seen throughout the country, and it's going to make an impression on the people who we want to visit Rhode Island. So our license plate is another way to market our state of Rhode Island in a way that we all can be proud of. So with that, I'd like to invite Bud Craddock up to say a few words. Director, thank you, Bud, for your hard work and making all this happen. Thank you, Bud.
Thank you, Governor. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming here today. First, again, thank you to the Governor for his leadership in moving this project forward. As he mentioned, it has been a long time since we have redone the license plates in Rhode Island. By statute, they are supposed to be done every 10 years. We're a little bit behind. So right now we have had a selection process where we had over 940 submissions from 369 different individuals that submitted to the DMV. We at the DMV, we had a panel of our experts. Chuck Hollis, the Assistant Administrator, is actually co-chair of a national standard for license plates for the American Association of Motor Vehicle Administrators. So we're lucky to have him as part of the team. And as you can see, these are the 5 finalists. These have come down. There are a couple tributes to our iconic wave plate. Even though we did change the wave, we still did keep a couple of the options so that people still felt that connection to the wave. One of the things that we have to look at when we're doing license plates, many of the times people will ask, why do you change the plates? Well, first off, because they're 25 years old, many of them are getting worn, they're peeled, they're unreadable. And one of the factors is plates are supposed to be reflective. And the reflectivity starts to degrade after 5 to 7 years. So we have plates that are out there that are unsafe, they're unreadable, they're problematic for law enforcement as law enforcement tries to read these plates. They're also problematic for individuals that see a car do something, be it an accident, and they try to obtain that particular registration number so that they can communicate it to the proper authorities. One of the other issues that we have to be concerned with is that the design has to be significantly different than the existing design. Part of that reason is there is an estimate of 3 to 4% of vehicles are on the road are currently unregistered. That's a loss of revenue to the state, to municipalities, and also those vehicles are potentially unsafe and are a hazard to the rest of us that are motoring public. They may not have passed safety inspections, they could be having problems with emissions, and they could also be uninsured, which again creates problems for us as the motoring public. So with that, we have the designs that you see. They are going to be available as of 1 o'clock. There's going to be a link on the dmv.ri.gov website that is going to allow our residents to choose. Other states have followed this model and had been very successful in engaging the public rather than just coming out with a plate design out of the DMV or out of some particular office in state government.